Welcome. What's up? I am Ryan O. You are watching the Daily BA. What's up? I am Ryan O. You are here because you're interested in behavior analysis, I hope. And today, a book review. But not just any. Yeah, that's right. The White Book. The Bible. Cooper, Heron, and Heward. The definitive, well, not the only, but typically talked about as one of the definitive sources for applied behavior analysis. This is the second edition. It is a great resource. It's fairly comprehensive. I only say fairly, it's very, but I say fairly because, well, there is a lot of content out there. I mean, there's like all of these bookshelves, and more bookshelves, and more bookshelves, and more books, and all those things out there, papers and articles, etc. And I mean, like, you can only write such a big book, right? It's also like the APA handbook for applied behavior analysis, all that sort of stuff. There's also some more critiques on this as well, like the Checkered Flag article by Pat Freeman. And it's also, this version at least, the second is in its 10th year that it's been around. So there's some updating to do. But just yesterday, I caught a wind on social media that not only is the third edition being worked on, but it's actually off to the printers apparently. I don't want to, hopefully I'm not putting out fake news out there. I mean, it's been talked about, it's been in the works. I talked to Cooper, Heron, and Heward about them working on it. There wasn't much details, right? But the point of this was, if you haven't already checked this out, it's not the cheapest, but it is extremely worthwhile. It will lead you to so many great resources, and it's a very good comprehensive view of what the field has to offer, at least in my opinion. Now, I've read it once as an undergrad, once as a graduate student, and a third time in grad school, and I must say there's always something a little bit different that you pick up each time. Like, you read it just a little bit differently and get a little bit more out of it every time. So like many others, I dream of meeting these people. I mean, you read them and you just like get so in touch with them, like you want to actually talk to them. And I was lucky enough to have the opportunity this September when I was out visiting the Haugland Learning Center to actually meet Cooper, Heron, and Heward at a dinner. Here's a little montage of that, and then make sure you tune in and come back because I got one more little surprise for you.
There's no sun up in the sky, don't know why. There's no sun up in the sky, don't know why. Every the time, the time.
I wanted to give my staff a couple of things. I wanted to give my staff an opportunity for more professional development, and by bringing speakers here, it's less, I can have more staff participate than if I were to send it to the conferences. So, and also I have more control in the sense that we do a theme-based conference where we're selecting a theme, focus on effective instruction, and then I invite speakers that provide effective instruction or have, solid foundation in the science of Skinner's behavior.
Now, we didn't have long, but it was great. There's something about meeting your heroes and the people that synthesize all of that work out there. I owe it to them, and I think many of us do, as to like why we got in this field. Could be at least largely influenced, not the only point of interest, but largely influenced by this book. So what I've done is, it's not much, but I have 2 gift cards to Amazon that are linked below. The first 2 people to go and claim them are going to be able to throw them on, this book or any book that they're really looking to get. I'm hoping it's behavior analysis. I hope you're not the person that like takes them both and, like take one, don't be that person. And tune in this Friday, because what I'm gonna have is that montage. I'm gonna turn a little bit more into a story as to why we're there and what my kind of thoughts and perspective are after meeting them. Like, share, smash that button if that's what you're into. Make sure you come back on this platform or Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, wherever it is that you might be most interested in catching this content. I will be uploading it to there. Make sure you just like, share, follow, subscribe to the Daily BA. And with that said, I'm out of breath, and that's your Daily BA.